Hello students, welcome back to a new video of Sunanda's tutorial. In this video we will discuss the SSB Botany Lectureship question paper 2023. It is the part 2 video. I have already uploaded the part 1 video of it. So let's start. Question number 55. The number and position of antipodal cells in polygonum type of embryo sac is. So the number of antipodal cells in the polygonum type of embryo sac is your 3 antipodal cells at chalazal end. Maturation of stamen and pistil at different time in the same flower is called as, so it is called as your horcogamy. Question number 57. Chalazogamy occur in. So chalazogamy occurs in your casuarina. Then one of the following participates in the adventive polyembryony. So adventive polyembryony where integument is participated. Then in peperomia, the ploidy of endosperm. In peperomia, the ploidy of endosperm is 9N. Then gynobasic style, it is the characteristic feature of your ossimum sanctum in Labiaceae family, Lamiaceae family. Then during transpiration, major portion of water exits through stomata. Question number 62. The mineral essential for translocation of sugars in plant, it is your boron. Boron which helps in your translocation. Then question number 63. In Kelvin cycle, this enzyme catalyzes the reaction of CO2 fixation. It is the initiator enzyme which initially fixes the CO2 or carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. It is your Rubisco. RUBP which fixes your RUBP, or RUBP receives the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, okay, and converts it into phosphoglyceric acid. Then question number 64. The smallest morphological unit of photosynthesis, it is quantasome. Then question number 65. The compound transferred from chloroplast to peroxisome in photorespiration, so it is your glycolate. It is your glycolate. Then the first product of Krebs cycle, is your citrate. Then question number 67. Hexokinase belongs to which category of enzymes? So it is the transferase. Then the suppression of catalytic activity of succinic dehydrogenase by malonic acid is an example of, so it is the case of inhibition, and it is your competitive inhibition. Okay, these two compete with each other for active site. Okay, so here the answer is option D, competitive inhibition. 69. This plant is an example of non-leguminous plant with nitrogen fixation through root nodule formation. So it is a non-leguminous plant but perform the nitrogen fixation. Okay, so it is your Casuarina equisetifolia. Then question number 70. Breaking of soil nitrate or nitrites to molecular nitrogen, it is called denitrification, and the opposite process is called as nitrogen fixation. Then question number 71. Gibberellins are first extracted from fungus Gibberella fusiculae. Scarification technique used to break dormancy in your seed coat. Okay, then question number 73. The plant hormone causes fruit to ripen, so it is your option C, ethylene. Nymphia is an example of for this type of hydrophyte, so it is your rooted with floating leaves. It is rooted but with floating leaves. Question number 75. This is an edaphic factor, so it is related to your soil. In ecological succession, the stable community or the final stable community is called as your climax community. Then the pyramid of number in grassland ecosystem. So in grassland ecosystem, it is upright. Then question number 78, upright. Question number 78. This is an example of sedimentary cycle. So it is your sedimentary cycle. Phosphorus cycle is your sedimentary cycle. Question number 79. Industrial effluent are one of the major contributors of this type of pollution, of water pollution. Question number 80. This is a biodegradable pollutant. So it is your domestic sewage, because it consists of biodegradable pollutants. Then integral protein of lipid bilayer of plasma membrane are also known as, so it is known as intrinsic protein. Okay. Then question number 82. The ribosome isolated from chloroplast and mitochondria of higher organism have a sedimentation coefficient value of your 70 S type, but that higher organism have 80 S type of sedimentation coefficient value. Then question number 83. The progression of cell cycle in majority of eukaryotes is governed by cyclin dependent kinase, CDKs and cyclins. The DNA with left-handed helical structure and zigzag phosphate backbone is called as your Z-DNA. Option A, Z-DNA. Question number 85. The DNA sequence element that prevent inappropriate interaction between adjacent chromatin domains are known as, so it is known as your insulator. Question number 86. The genetic code of a termination codon. So it have your UAA. Okay. Then the technique is useful for blotting proteins. Oh, okay. It is your Western blotting. Okay. But the technique useful for blotting DNA is your Southern blotting. Okay. RNA is not done blotting, but proteins is related to your Western blotting. Then question number 88. In Mendel's dihybrid cross, the phenotypic ratio expected in F2 generation is 9:3:3:1. These mutations are identified by their ability to grow in presence of antibiotic or a pathogen to which wild type is susceptible. It is your resistant mutations, because it shows some kind of resistance. Triticale is the first man-made crop obtained through hybridization between wheat and rye. Then mutation theory was proposed by Hugo de Vries. Question number 92. This is a pre-zygotic isolation mechanism. It is your seasonal isolation. Option D is your correct answer. Then this technique is useful for sterilization of thermolabile substances needed in a nutrient medium. So it is filter sterilization. Polyethylene glycol is useful in the process of protoplast fusion or fusion of protoplast. Then question number 95. Haploids can be produced through the culture, through this culture technique. To which culture technique actually? So it is through anther culture, because anthers are haploid in nature. The trait inserted in transgenic plant golden rice is your, so it is your it have better nutritional quality. Then question number 97. Barnes and Barster gene are isolated from your Bacillus amyloliquefaciens. Sorry. Then question number 98. The headquarter of Central Potato Research Institute is located at your Simla. Okay. Option C is the correct answer. Then question number 99. Para rubber is obtained from, so para rubber is obtained from Havia brasiliensis. Question number 100. In Ravolpia serpentina, the medicinally useful part of the plant is your root. Okay, it is the root where reserpine is extracted. Reserpine alkaloid is extracted. Okay, so it is all about your SSB lectureship question paper 2023. I have discussed all the 100 questions. So please watch the part 1 video first, then come to this video, and I hope you really enjoyed this whole session of question answer discussion. Please stay tuned to get more videos like this, and please like this video and share with your other friends and subscribe to my channel Sunanda's tutorial. Thank you and stay blessed.